All right, welcome back, family. Welcome back. Welcome back to another Real Talk. I pray y'all are still doing well and having a wonderful, blessed day. This is a video response back to you, Catherine Jenkins. Um, I love this question you asked me. You said, JT, as a man and in your life, what's the thing that makes you hurt the most right now? What makes me hurt the most? So I want to use this title, Crying Because It Hurts. Crying because I'm rejoicing. And I tell people this all the time on a daily basis. When I went through my sickness, especially dealing with that stroke, and the heart failure, and I overcame all of that. Even though I didn't gain all of my feelings back in my left hand with my fingers, and I know it's coming. It's just gonna be on y'all's time. Cause they told me I would never bounce back. They told me they didn't even think I was gonna make 7, 8 months, living. And of course, I proved them wrong when they didn't know what was going on with me. I didn't know what was going on with me. So, what was going on with me, and they sure didn't know what was going on with me. But let me get to this title. Why does it hurt so much? Because as a piano player, all my life, playing the piano is something that I just totally enjoy doing. Y'all that know me from back in the day on here, Giro 24 tutorials, big shout out to everybody. The heart that I have for music and playing that piano. There are times, my sister, when I just break down in tears because I don't have that access in my left hand to do what my left hand was doing. And that's what makes me cry from being hurt. Not mad or angry at the Holy Spirit, just I want that back so bad. And it's a challenge. Well, JT, do you speak over? Yes. Life and death in the power of the tongue. Yes. I speak, I exercise. I couldn't even move this arm at first. I exercise these fingers. It hurts so hard because when I, but let me tell you this, I never stopped playing. Never. So once I got out the hospital, I had to train my mindset how to play with my right hand and only my right hand. And I've been playing with my one hand, my right hand, since 2016. So we're in 2022, of course. But I even going through that, I never let that discourage me and stop me from playing. I just had to figure out another way how to play. And when people see me play, they be amazed. And I'm not saying that to sound arrogant nor bragging. I don't think I'm the greatest piano player in the world. Of course not. But people be amazed when they say it because you still sound like you're playing with two hands. That's the Holy Spirit. Now, put a pin right there. The second part of my title, you see that word rejoicing. I rejoice because I can still play. I rejoice because it could have been a whole lot worse where I couldn't have been able to play at all. I rejoice because I could have been dead. You know how many people have strokes and don't bounce back? You know how many people that had more than one stroke and they paralyzed, they cannot move. So I rejoice. Even though I hurt, I rejoice. I thank Yah that I'm still here and I can still play and I can still teach people with one hand. Because the devil wanted me to give up. Hmm. So that's what hurts me the most. Wanting to do what I can't do, but I'm still doing it. If you catch what I'm saying. And at first, oh yes, it was very mind boggling. Because let me say this to people that's musicians, especially if you play the piano. Can you imagine playing all your life with two hands and then all of a sudden one of your hands is taken away? Think about it if you was on a guitar, lead guitar or bass, or whatever instrument you play. Trying to play without one hand. It's not easy. And my mind keep telling me both of your hands are working, JT. You can do it. I never stop saying I can't do it because I can do it. And I just know it's a process that I'm being very patient with. And that's why I keep looking at that devil and telling him, ain't nothing you can do can stop me nor block me. That's why I love that song Chicago Mass did called God Made Me. He made me who I am. He made me who I am. Because I'm a conqueror. I'm victorious. I won't be stopped. I won't be blocked. I'm an achiever. I'm a believer. I love those lyrics. I won't be stopped. My soul says yes. I play that song all the time with one hand. And I told him, Holy Spirit, if I got to give you the glory with one hand, you gonna get it. Because what would have happened if I would have just gave up? So my sister, that's what hurts me the most is what I love doing, and I'm not doing it like I want to do it all the way, but I'm still doing it. But like I say, but at the same time, I'm rejoicing because I know who and what Yah is. I will never give up. There's no such thing as quitting inside of me. I am a very, very determined man. When people tell me I can't do this, my mentality is I can. I've been playing the piano a long time. And sometimes when I watch others play, I get teary eyed because I be like, man, it just reminds me of how I used to play. But I remember my brother Amos James telling me a while back, he said, bro, you just keep giving him the glory, even with that one hand. He getting the glory. And I agree, brother Amos. I never forget when you said that. And that's what keeps me pressing on is I have to get past what I feel. Y'all hear me say this all the time, especially to our ladies. If I was to sit back and have a pity party and be caught on what I feel, I probably wouldn't even serve the Holy Spirit no more. But that's not me. He have done way too much for me to give up. This is a huge test. And even with my hand being down, because y'all know I'm a producer also, I still was able to put out albums after I had the stroke in my own front room. Y'all know the music is online. And that's another reason why I love to just keep doing music because I got to keep showing the devil also. You can't stop me. You can't block me. And I show myself ain't nothing too hard for Yah. He said things that are impossible with man are possible with the Father. When I got out of the hospital, the first thing I did after giving him the glory, while I was in the hospital, when I got out of the hospital, giving him the glory, I went right to the piano and figured out how to play so many songs with one hand. And then the other blessing I look at is that I'm right-handed. That stroke could have hit on my right side, but it hit on my left side. So with that sustain pedal hooked up, yeah, I still sound like I have two hands. On certain songs, you can tell that, yeah, he kind of lacking on that one because he don't have his full ability in his left hand. Yeah, but that sustain pedal is what I use to make it sound full. Keyboard players, piano players, y'all know what I'm talking about. And I don't wish that on nobody. I don't wish that on nobody. I don't know why it happened, but it happened. And even when I was in the hospital, I wasn't angry at the Holy Spirit. I said, you know what? It's just another hurdle for me to jump over. I always say our life is like it's like going down streets. Sometimes you have to make a detour. Sometimes you have roadblocks, which is in our life those stumbling blocks. We have those trials and tribulations. I just hop right on over them. But it ain't me that's doing the hopping. It's what's inside of me that's hopping for me as I believe and know it's the Holy Spirit. Notice I said believe and know. So I hope that pray this encourage somebody who has went through the same thing. You ain't got to give up. I learned how to do a whole. My wife would tell you. My wife Didi would tell you. I was not finna sit up and be no handicap, and I never have, never will be. Because I told her, no, I don't want you. I don't need sympathy. I still learned how to put my clothes on. I still learned how to bathe myself. I still learned how to do whatever I needed to do just so I wouldn't bother her all the time. Because I am not a quitter. And you shouldn't be neither. So I'll be crying behind that. But I'm also, when I'm crying, it's tears of joy because I'm rejoicing that he brought me through the stroke. He brought me through the heart failure. He still is in the blessing business and performing miracles. He still say, JT, you can still play. As a matter of fact, he's getting the glory even more now because I ain't stopped. And one thing that y'all looks at with me, he say, your heart is right. There's people out there playing with both hands. Heart all messed up. Spirit messed up. Wicked. So even in my going down, I'm still going to give him the glory and keep pressing on. That's my time. I love y'all. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed day. Shalom.